Leclerc in the Ferrari, like for like.
Whoa, big moment into the wall for Oliver Bearman.
And then he's just snapping, understeering, and then into an oversteer, and off wide, straight to the barriers.
Coming through 9 and 10 at high speed.
He just got wide on the turn-in for 10, missed the turning point, and then he's just finding that the grip's not there.
To make the move on Gabriel Bortoleto, it's a late send, it's a lock-up, it's a tap round, and it's a park-up. Finishes towards the back. Bortoleto and Hulkenberg get by along with Carlos Sainz, who had to stop in that race. And a big moment off the road for the Alpine of Jack Doohan.
See it on the steering wheel, and he's lost rear load, and so those 5 green lights on the left-hand side there indicate that DRS is open.
Oh my word.
And that's what I'm looking at as he turns in there.
From the camera at turn 2, big impact into the tyres.
Into the wall.
Looks worse from the cutaway to the car with the rear end.
Yeah, there we go. So he's losing it already, the exit of 2. Then he goes out wide to the curb, but he hasn't got the car settled at all.
Leclerc, Antonelli, Hamilton, big crash with Yuki Tsunoda and into the barrier with Pierre Gasly. We've seen a couple of times Gasly's going to try and go the long way round and meeting in the middle on the apex.
So he's going around the outside of Yuki.
And Antonelli is completely scuppered by
big
that.
moment. Around we go, contact.
So Lawson's trying to go around the outside of Alonso, who just ushers him wide, and then Lawson's coming off the circuit, but Alonso's put him off the circuit. Bit of tight racing from the 2.
There's a massive crash.
Huge moment into the barriers for Yuki Tsunoda.
At really high speed. There we go, it's nailed that apex curve, and it's unsettled the car.
Let's have a look at this from the trackside view. Big speed. He rolls around the barrier and is lucky to finish the right way up. That shows you how close the walls are.
Bang. He's not done damage to the suspension. I think he'll get away with that. He can come back in, change the nose, change the front wing, and get back on his way. Incredible.
But that's the rules.
Oh, contact! Max Verstappen into the side of George Russell.
Max has a slide and then looks like he's going to let George through. George is then on the outside, and wham! We wait for the onboard of Max, but he's letting George through. I mean, is this deliberate? So he's behind and then just doesn't turn. It has to be deliberate. It has to be.
We go to turn 1. No, he's ripped off the front wing. The McLarens collide. Lando Norris into the wall.
So he's hoping that space is going to open up, and it just doesn't. So he drives into the back of his teammate.
So I think he's got to accept that's an error of judgment in the heat of the battle.
And that he needs, and it's a lock-up for Kimi Andrea Antonelli, and he's hit Max Verstappen. He's hit Max Verstappen at turn 3. And once so far this season, this is the risk when you're in the middle of the pack. Antonelli avoids the racing ball, but hits the senior driver.
I think if that was Max, he might have sent it a bit more aggressively, and there's Antonelli being completely locked up.
I got hit, like easy idiots.
I think it was, because they both dropped down the timing page immediately together.
Yeah, but this gives us a great insight to just how little the car see. He's rear-ended.
Oh my word.
Rear-ended the car in front.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I mean, he appeared out of nowhere, man.
Jolyon Palmer initiated the commentary curse. He has!
Oh, Sauber just drove into me.
That is Hulkenberg trying to fight his way by and contact in the pit lane.
The Sauber is not in the queue.
Those barriers on the outside of the banking are arranged NASCAR style in a safer barrier arrangement.
Wow, that is a big hit. It always looks impressive, doesn't it? The amount of speed that they're able to take in because of the banking. But that just shows you this is an unforgiving racetrack.
Yeah, he's just carried too much speed in there. Wow, look at the damage. And actually, he's quite lucky.
He's got the momentum, trying to go the long way round. There's the contact! Contact between the two of them!
Flying into the braking zone.
Space.
Well, actually,
Yeah, he just turned to go in front of me like I wasn't there.
it's been a tough couple of weekends for Carlos Sainz.
Let's see what happens to Piastri then, because this is a big one for him, and it's a big old smack as well. Doesn't bail out of it at all. Tries to turn it in, little left front lockup, but he hasn't hit the brakes hard enough. He's carrying way too much entry speed, and off he goes into the barriers. It's like he's just not hammered on the brakes hard enough in the first 15 minutes. Let's have a look at it. It's turn 7.
Drop it off the curb.
We saw quite a few drivers straddling that exit curb. Lifts the car up, start running across it, surfing it. And there you can just see the...
Norris dropping down to 3rd position at the moment. He'll be late on the brakes. Piastri's going to be hit by Hulkenberg, and the McLaren's made contact as well.
think there's any malice in that, but Hulkenberg's fighting with Alonso in their own scrap, and they get side by side.
From 2nd place, Piastri momentarily ahead.
But diving in is the right thing for Norris. Hulkenberg, it's Hulkenberg, but with a car on his inside as well. Oh, this is Stroll. No, we need to see Fernando Alonso up the inside. This is a secondary incident.
Yeah, this is further back, so there's a massive melee behind.
He's got room, leaves for the cutback, and as he does the cutback, of course, you've got Hulkenberg coming in like a torpedo.
So things are going to work out for him at the first turn. He's going tight to the inside, and then contact ahead. He's going to open the door. He runs over Hulkenberg's front wing.
Hamilton on the inside at the moment.
Oh, that's side by side, the two old rivals.
This was a decent attempt. It's not that late on the brakes, but he rolls the speed into the apex. He's alongside at the apex. He is carrying a lot of speed in there, Max.
Here's how it begun, down to turn 1.
So it's a good attempt from Verstappen at turn 1. Hamilton turns in and
he's looking for a move to the inside, and that is an enormous accident. Thank goodness Gabriel Bortoleto is all right. That was what could happen if you went away for the racing line, went for the late braking move, and I'm so relieved he's all right.
You know what? He's also got the DRS open as he's coming across as well. Naturally, because he's not hit the brakes yet.
He's going to need the job, and it's super aggressive from the pole sitter. Who's off? Who's wide? The lead for Max Verstappen as Lando Norris rejoins.
What's Bortoleto going to see as he heads down?
Oh my word. Clobbers into the side of the Aston Martin.
Lawson, and then the McLaren, and wow, how lucky was Piastri that was a wheel-to-wheel contact.
Off the road we go, and it's Hulkenberg.
Can do whilst he's turning right. He's got to hope that Nico gives him a little bit more space. Hulkenberg's towards the outside.
And now they've got the entire pack behind them. This is the reason that we have the safety car, the Alpine and the Sauber making contact.
Have a look on board with Pierre. Got Nico coming round, loads of understeer. It's just for me a racing incident now.
Ocon moves up to 10th position.
Oh.
Whoa, and Lewis Hamilton loses it into the barrier.
Yeah, there's a small moment kind of just after turn-in. You see a bit of a correction.
Actually a little bit ahead of him. It's tough to see he's done a huge amount wrong in terms of driving.
Something buckled at the front and snapped the rear.